Ikaw, sige. Pag-uwi mo ng bahay mo, yung nanay mo bigla ka di kilala. How would that make you feel?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most unforgettable moments from the first 3 seasons of Drag Race Philippines Untucked.
Nagharutan pa tayo, tapos biglang ganyan, may biglang ganun
Then
kwento.
roll the CCTV.
Go!
Number 10, Kiana comes for Zimba Ding.
Super saya ko mag-share ng story. Parang super excited ko masabi kila Maxi and Kiana. Oh my God, it's finally my time to have a Ru badge.
In Season 3's A Wicked Kita Rusical, Zimba Ding took on the role of Elvie, earning positive critiques from the judges and ultimately winning the challenge. But not everyone agreed with her spot at the top. During Untucked, Kiana shared her disagreements with the placements, saying she felt Zimba coasted to the top on the strength of her runway look alone. She even pointed out what she thought were the weak spots in Zimba's performance.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this, but your lips wasn't thinking through the lyrics. Yung mouth mo kasi, it wasn't mouthing enough for me.
For Zimba, this stung, especially coming from someone she considered a close friend and who she assumed would be happy to see her get a shot at winning.
But girl, with the competition-wise na ayaw mo ko manalo for this challenge, and parang ayaw mo ko na manalo at the whole thing, girl,
Hindi
what's
naman
the
ganun,
point?
hindi naman yung
You
sinasabi
just
ko.
told me, girl.
Although Kiana insisted there was no shade intended, the other queens, especially Tita Baby, weren't buying it.
Why are you then telling her now?
Kaya nga that,
What
that's
is
my
the
point
point
as well.
of you telling
Ba't
her
ngayon mo
now?
siya sinasabi?
Pag-isipan mo yung
Para
sarili
ano?
ka.
Sinasabi ko lang siya now because I know that you're on the top.
Number 9, John Fedellaga reflects on her story. After killing it in the girl group challenge, the judges couldn't help but wonder how someone as soft-spoken as John Fedellaga could unleash such a bold side. This led to John sharing a deeply painful part of her past. She had been sexually assaulted by multiple men.
Yung sinabi ko yun sa mga kaibigan ko within our community, pinagtatawa na nila ako kasi sabi nila gusto ko naman yun. Parang bakla ka, di ba gusto mo yun? Parang hindi ko naman gusto yun eh.
In Untucked, the queens rallied around John, making sure she was okay after sharing something so heavy. While it was clearly difficult for her to open up, John stood firmly in her decision.
Feeling ko na bunutan ako, yung i-share ko nung dapat kong i-share. Feeling ko na bunutan ako ng tinek. I know, that's my purpose. Gusto kong wala nang mangyaring ganun sana sa iba.
She stressed how important it is for people who have gone through similar trauma to know they are not alone, and also how vital it is to have a community to lean on, like the one her Drag Race sisters gave her.
Especially yung mga minor, yung mga bata. Tapos nangyari sa'yo yun. Tapos dadali mo yun, ikaw lang mag-isa, so wala kang kakampi, sobrang hirap.
Number 8, Obie's Meltdown. Even though she wasn't in danger of going home during the Who Wore It Better Design Challenge, Obie still received some critiques that didn't sit well with her.
Can I say it? This is trash!
Bye!
Ayoko. I don't want to give her any energy.
On the main stage, the guest judge called her dress trash, a comment that apparently humiliated Obie. By the time the queens made it to Untucked, Obie's embarrassment had boiled over into a full-blown meltdown.
Napapahiya ako. It's
No,
okay.
no, no,
It's
No,
okay.
please. Oh,
It's part
okay,
of the
darling.
competition, Obie.
When the others asked how she was feeling, she stormed out of the workroom and had to be comforted by members of the production crew.
Obie, no!
Obie? Ang lungkot lang na I end up in this situation.
Some queens found the moment genuinely worrying, but to some others, like Verushka Levels, who received glowing critiques, it seemed like an attempt to hog the spotlight.
Obie was emotional, pero umiyak siya nung in front of the camera, so it was like, maybe it's a stunt, darling. Maybe it's not. But I just won, and I don't want her to steal my spotlight.
Number 7, Eva Le Queen breaks down. The trash comment Obie received was actually a callback to this moment. In the Shop Shop Ladies Ball episode, Eva Le Queen was happy to finally hear feedback from the judges after weeks of being safe. That joy didn't last long though, as Judge Rajo Laurel shredded her dress and infamously called it trash.
And I'm being fierce because I know you can do better. And I'm being hard because I have seen what you can do. And this is trash.
Oh, no.
Sure, it wasn't the greatest look to ever hit the Drag Race runway, but it wasn't the worst either. Still, Eva took it hard and broke down during Untucked.
I was trash. I was called a trash.
You were not. You were
It's just the outfit.
Luckily, Marina Summers and Precious Paula Nicole rushed in to remind her that the critique was about the dress, not her.
We had a bad day. Okay, we're not trash.
You didn't even had a bad day. You just had a bad dress.
Bad dress. Yes.
Not even a
exactly.
bad day.
Yeah.
Because they
yeah,
liked your
you
first
just-
one.
Their pep talk must have worked, as Eva poured everything into the lip sync and was saved. Number 6. Hannah Beshi confronts Deedee Marie Holiday. The secrets we share with our friends are expected to stay with them, not end up being broadcast on international television. That horrifying prospect became a reality for Hannah Beshi when something she confided to Deedee Marie Holiday popped up in the Puppets mini challenge.
Mano, miss ko na po yung jowa ko. Oh, anong na-miss mo sa jowa mo? Yung maano, sabihin ko sa'yo sa atin lang to. Nakipag kami.
Deedee apologized on the main stage for the slip, but Hannah brought up the issue once again during Untucked. In the deeply emotional moment, Hannah broke down in tears as she explained how hurt and exposed she felt.
Hindi kasi siya international concern eh. Bakit mo bring up?
This was truly shocking, especially for someone like Hannah, who had been extremely sweet and sunshiny all season. Deedee apologized once more for breaking her trust, and Hannah asked for some time to sort through her feelings.
Like I said, there's no excuse for what I did. There's no justification whatsoever. I'm really sorry. And like I said, I'm still gonna treasure the friendship we have.
Number 5. Versex and Khianna butt heads. The usual rift between Manila queens and those from the provinces was especially glaring in Season 3 thanks to Versex and Khianna.
I just feel like you're doing the most. Parang ikaw yung anti-thesis ko. You know what I mean? Na parang, bakla namin ginagawa ni Bakla? Parang bakla maupo.
Sino nakapatok sa tingin ko, di ba siya? So, I think she's doing too much.
They butted heads right out of the gate in the first episode. And when the judges later asked about it on the main stage, Kiana claimed the Manila queens were just insecure because they saw her as strong competition. When this information reached Versex and Untucked, she confronted Kiana, explaining that being called, quote, insecure stirred up some painful memories.
Bakit di siya maging self-aware kasi? Bakit it's about us? Kung annoying ka talaga, babe. Hindi kami yung problem, it's you, be. Kasi bakit ako may insecure sa baby queen?
As the moment got increasingly heated, it also cracked open some of Kiana's own trauma from growing up in a hostile environment. In the end, Kiana approached Versex and apologized, and the two managed to smooth things over.
You know what I mean? Sorry, Versex. You're good. Kailangan mo ng taong hindi kayo pipagitunan. You know what I mean? Parang sasabihin sa'yo, point blank period, what's wrong with you, babe? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Parang bakla.
I'm so sorry. Like, ayoko talaga kung nag-aaway, babe.
Number 4. Viñas Deluxe throws shade at Marina Summers. Viñas Deluxe has never denied the claim that she talks too much. If anything, she wears it like a badge. Add a little alcohol and you get this iconic moment.
Si Marina, pwede mo maliitin, Xilhouete.
Si Marina talaga ako.
Marina Summers had placed in the top in the ball and Viñas in the bottom. As Marina tried to talk to other queens, Viñas kept interrupting and subtly downplaying her performance.
3 weeks. Tapos magtataka siya.
bottom daw. Sabi ni Marina,
Ako?
Oh.
Ay, shit. Pero 3 weeks din kasi ako nasa top, sis. Ikaw?
6 weeks nasa top.
Marina, however, handled it with grace, dishing out the same amount of shade and never losing her cool. But when Viñas made a joke about her looks, Marina finally snapped back, firmly asking why she couldn't just let her speak.
Okay lang ba magtanong?
Bakit nag-uusap kami tapos bigla kang...
Because of the gravity inside the popcorn. Okay lang ba?
Ang level ng alak namin din sa akin.
Instead of using the time to prepare for the lip sync, Viñas chose to stir the pot, and it ultimately led to her elimination. Number 3. MsMojo Jade So versus Captivating Katkat. The first big blow-up of Season 2 came courtesy of MsMojo Jade So and Captivating Katkat. While the safe queens untucked in the workroom, Jade shared an interaction with Katkat that she said triggered memories of being taunted as a kid.
Yung kumakain tayo, binato niya ako ng chichirya. Tapos, yung real na bato na parang lahar.
Kinurot niya yung dede ko. Yun kasi yung...
That's way too much.
Nung grade 10 ako, meron akong...
In physical?
Walang sense of boundary.
The story caught everyone off guard, and Verushka Levels promised to confront Katkat about it, which she eventually did. However, Katkat's perspective of their encounter was very different. She insisted she asked Jade for consent before touching her.
Nagiging sensitive ka masyado. Hindi kita kinuret and alam mo na nagpaalam pa ako sa'yo. Sabi kasi, pahawak nga ng boobs mo. Yun, wag kang magsinungaling, Jade. Wag mo ko gawa ng kwento. Excuse me, ha?
Now feeling like she had been painted as the villain, Katkat snapped, as she believed Jade was giving the others a bad impression of her.
Why are you so hysterical? Eh kasi gumagawa ka ng istorya. Gumagawa ka ng istorya na hindi totoo. Hindi ko kailangan magsinungaling dito. Totoong tao ako. Alam ako sa labas na prangka akong tao.
The tension sent Jade backstage in tears, where she had to be comforted by other queens. Number 2, Xilhouete's Meltdown. Earlier in the season, Xilhouete performed a talent number dedicated to her grandmother. She also shared how dementia had affected her memory.
Just recently, you went back home prior to going to Drag Race to have her blessing. Apparently, she doesn't recognize me anymore.
Then, the Drag Race Philippines producers made the baffling decision to exploit this for drama. While Xilhouete was already in a bad mood from landing in the losing girl group, they flashed a picture of her and her grandmother on the screen. This pushed her over the edge, leaving her in tears and even considering quitting the competition altogether.
Did I even ask any one of you, can you kindly tie this? Ako lahat. I tried. I'm trying. Okay lang naman ako. Hindi ko naman sinusumbat yun. I just want you to know na parang eto na yung nararamdaman ko.
She opened up about the pressure she felt and her fear of going home to a grandmother who might not remember her at all, while the other queens sat in silence.
Ikaw, sige. Pag-uwi mo ng bahay mo, yung nanay mo bigla ka di kilala. How would that make you feel? Wala akong nanay, wala akong tatay. Yun lang eh. Siya lang talaga.
Moments like this show the impact producer meddling can have on contestants. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Corazon versus Turing. The two clash over claims that Corazon is a loudmouth.
What I don't understand is that why is a pageant girl is here?
I wasn't even
No, someone's telling me.
A pageant.
No, someone's telling me that because I'm a pageant girl, I should go home first.
Not really.
Okay.
Xilhouete gets a surprise video. A video message from her partner leaves Xilhouete emotional.
Sobrang miss na miss ko na po sila. Dahil wala naman po akong ibang kasama sa Manila, sila na po dalawa. Kasi yung lola ko nga po, diba? Kaya po talaga kailangan ko po yun.
The delusional antics of Verushka levels. The other queens didn't seem to take kindly to Verushka's fantasies.
I have so much connection, then...
Okay.
Oh, are you saying like you don't need this
Connection, Hong Kong.
Is that what you're saying? You don't need this
gig? Something like
I need this. Ito yung sigara dito, no?
Yudipota breaks down. Overwhelmed and out of place, Yudipota breaks down, hinting at her eventual exit.
I don't feel like this is for me. I feel like I'm better elsewhere. Honestly, this is too much work for me.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Minty Fresh versus Brigiding exchange. The first season of Drag Race Philippines was just in its second episode when outside drama began to spill over into the competition. During Untucked, Minty Fresh confronted Brigiding for talking about an issue she had with Marina Summers at one of her shows.
Yung nangyari kasi sa amin ni Marina, malala yung effect sa akin. Kung para sa'yo, baliwala lang yun, okay lang na madali mo lang gamitin na topic.
Pero alam mo,
ikaw yun eh.
Initially, Brigiding was defensive, but she eventually apologized for being insensitive and poking her nose where it didn't belong. However, she still felt like Minty Fresh was overreacting.
Okay.
Nag-apologize na ako. What I'm trying to say is like, did you ever consider or ever like thought of maybe I was too sensitive or maybe I reacted too much at that time?
This left Minty Fresh feeling like Brigiding was dismissing her feelings and trying to shift the blame onto her. As a result, she told her off with a now iconic clapback.
Mag-separate mo na.
Werk! Oh my God!
Baliw!
This was the first big showdown on Drag Race Philippines Untucked, and it instantly set the tone for the season. What's your favorite Drag Race Philippines Untucked moment? Let us know in the comments below.